Welcome to the show. I'm the Controversial King, and tonight we calling all the black people, all the people that didn't like the Kevin Hart roast. We calling all y'all to the stand. And the reason we calling y'all to the stand because I got some things to say to the black community. I get it, and I understand that the George Floyd joke was not needed, wasn't necessary, distasteful, didn't like it, whatever the case may be. And I don't think it should have been said. And also, I do think that Kevin Hart should have addressed it at the end like he addressed everything else. But my issue is that these, as a black community, we out here blaming and want to ridicule Kevin Hart. Now, yes, he has some blame, but how are we going to blame him and say we need to cancel him? He should have did this and should have did that. But at the same time, we're tearing down another black person, but nobody, not one person that doesn't blame Kevin Hart and his production and all of this, and nobody blamed Netflix, and nobody said anything about the actual man that said it, Tony Hinchcliffe. Now, if you watch comedy roast and you know comedians and everything like I do, and you got a little bit of knowledge on what's going on, you know that Tony Hinchcliffe is like Trump ball boy, and I ain't talking about sports. So we mad at Kevin Hart, but nobody said anything about him. We're not attacking him. He don't feel any negative spears or any negative vibe towards him. Ain't nobody coming after him. I ain't seen no post about him. But as black people, we want to keep blaming this and keep blaming that, but not even the actual person that said it. Now, don't get me wrong. Kevin Hart do got some responsibility. But the white man that said the joke, that presented the joke, that from what I know, that wrote the joke, everybody's quiet. Y'all scared of white people too? Well, if y'all don't want to do it, I will. Tony Hinchcliffe, you a fucking punk. No, you shouldn't have said that joke and somebody should have addressed that shit. Somebody should have walked on stage and slapped you like Will Smith did Chris Rock. But unfortunately, they didn't. If I was there, yes, I would have, because it was a lot of jokes that were said. I mean, and that's what a roast is. But everybody that was in the roast and that had a joke told about them or their loved ones, they was there to represent that. Cheryl Underwood, I think that's her name, about jokes about her husband. She said she looked at the jokes, heard it, said it was okay. Pete, about his dad in 9/11, same thing. He heard the joke, okay, he said it's okay. But not one person was there that stood up for the George Floyd family. Not one person stood up and said, oh, we shouldn't have said that. Kevin Hart didn't address it. He addressed everything else. He addressed his mother being talked about in heaven. He addressed the stuff Cat Williams said, the stuff The Rock said. He addressed every single thing except for that. Some call him a sellout. Some call him he should be canceled. He a punk too. But my issue is as a black community, that same energy, that same distasteful feeling, that all that anger that we had for Kevin Hart and that we still have for Kevin Hart, as you go on social media and see, we need to bring that same energy to Tony Hinchcliffe front door. And right now, it really got me in an uproar because nobody said anything. And then I'm flipping through YouTube and I see Cheryl Underwood and some other black guy on Tony's show. And they still making the Floyd family jokes. They still laughing about it. We got black people doing it, and that be my point when it comes to the black community. We want to pick and choose what we want to be mad at, and we can't do that shit. It makes no sense. White people, they don't pick and choose. They know. Fuck black people. That's a given. A lot of them are raised that way since the day they were born. But as a black community, we don't know if we want to support each other. We don't know if you want to support the white man, the black man, the Hispanic woman, this state, that state. We don't know anything. We confused. And I can tell you now, that's not what our ancestors died for us to come out here and be confusing. How the hell we picking sides when we all black? So, I need the black community to come to the stand and We need to figure something out. Because it makes no sense, because when they see, and when I say they, I mean the white people, the government. When they see us as a black community fighting at each other, going at each other, they love that shit. That's what they want us to do. They want us to fight. They want us to name call. They want us to kill each other. That's what we're doing the work for them. They ain't even got to do it. We helping them out. But y'all want to go and say all this stuff about Kevin Hart. Now, rightfully so, he deserved it. But not one person in the next breath on nothing that was posted, nothing that was said, nothing that was written said, oh, Tony Hinchcliffe is a bitch. Oh, Tony Hinchcliffe should be canceled. Oh, Tony Hinchcliffe, how the hell, why would you say that? Nah. So are y'all scared of the white man too? Y'all controlled by the dollar? But I'm gonna leave y'all with this though. Being, let's just say a normal person, not a celebrity out in the public eye and all that, like Kevin Hart and those people. We see their world from another vision through the TV screen, through our phone screen. We really don't know what they do behind closed doors until they get indicted. So, if we want to stick together, we got to know what we're doing, who we picking, who we choosing. You're going to support them. But you cannot let anybody come in our community, no matter if they white, Hispanic, orange, or purple, whatever their ethnicity or their race is. We cannot allow people to come in our community and say and do whatever they want to do. And then we turn around and turn on each other. He's sitting there laughing at us every day. Tony just went home and said, look, I got these niggas up in the uproar again. And we just fell for it. Fell for it. Boozle. Hoodwink. But it's okay. But I'm gonna need y'all black people to come to the stand. Answer the questions. Give me the real answer. Are you scared of the white man? You might be. But that's another time for another show.